Welcome back, everybody, to another Empyrion Workshop Showcase. Today, join me as we take a look at the StarCraft Terran Battlecruiser. So today's design is a capital vessel made to look like the Terran Battlecruiser from the StarCraft series, or more specifically, StarCraft 2. This ship is an Unlock Level 25, Size Class 8 capital vessel, and it comes to us from creator Spectre Finite. When I saw this ship on the workshop, I of course decided I had to check it out, and ultimately I decided that the design was good enough to feature it here on the showcase. Starting at the back of the ship, there are two doors that lead inside, with the first one being at the very top. We're going to start from the ground level and go into the door at the base of the ship itself. Entering into this door, you come to the base of an elevator, and going up just one section, you come to a door that leads into your hangar bay. This is a very large hangar bay area, and you have two large hangar bay doors, as well as a repair bay right here in the middle. There are cargo boxes on each side, as well as an O2 station in this area. Continuing up the elevator, we come to an area that has two blue cargo boxes, but nothing else going on here. It appears to be just for aesthetic purposes. Moving on past that, we come to the top of this elevator and are right here next to our grow plot area. Each side of the grow plot area has an opening leading into the next room, where you have stairs going up and down. The stairs that lead down come into a central room that also has a set of stairs connecting back into the grow plot area and connecting you to the elevator leading up to the next part of the ship. Taking these stairs up on the port side of the ship, we come into an area that gives us access to Workroom 1. You'll find your gravity generator, another O2 station, you'll have an advanced constructor, harvest cargo boxes, another advanced constructor, and multiple cargo boxes all down in through one area, which is labeled for making your ingots. On the other side, we have our Pez dispenser area, where you can fill up these other cargo boxes with pretty much whatever you need. The stairs leading up to the top section simply give you access to the fuel tanks and of course a very nice view of the room as a whole. Coming back out of this section, we will go straight forward into the middle area, which looks to be more like a captain's quarters or a very fancy crew quarters, because it is extremely nice with the decorations, all the amenities, everything you need to be happy if you were the captain. Continuing forward into Workroom 2, you see we have a similar layout in here. On one side, we have more advanced constructors and some cargo boxes, as well as information about the oxygen, fuel, warp capacity of the ship, and we see that we are producing 3 gigawatts of power. In the smaller corner of the room, we have a sign that says Fuel 02 and several cargo boxes, meaning this must be the storage for the fuel itself. Back in the middle connecting room between the two sides and our grow plot area, we turn around, we come and find we have a small walkway area that leads forward into other sections of the ship. Here you'll find your medical bay and I guess science lab, where they seem to be doing some research on what works and what doesn't. Across the hall, we come into the kitchen area, where you can see what is on the menu for the week, as well as have access to our 2 food processors and 6 fridges, along with our sink and everything we need for prepping our food further. At the end of the hall, we come into another room that has plenty of storage, as well as our armor lockers, repair station, and coming up the stairs on the sides, you'll see we connect back to the earlier areas we were in. The door at the front of this room leads us forward, where we can see we have a large amount of fuel storage in this room. And passing on through this door, we come into the front of the ship, where we have our warp drive fuel tank, more cargo boxes, our ammo storage, and elevators leading down to even more ammo storage. Some of the ammo boxes are right next to thrusters, so be careful if you have them turned on, because you will see a huge temperature spike in this area if you do. Now, coming back to the area outside the grow plot area, we can go on up and continue to see the rest of the ship, including the lower command deck. Moving through this area, you will see numerous signs with various information programmed in about what's going on with the ship. You'll also see a lot of stations for people to sit and work. In this area, we also have a human worker, as well as one alien worker hanging out, keeping things going while everybody else is playing around. On one side, we also have a small cafe lounge area where we have a bar, 2 fridges, and multiple large couches for you to relax on. The one thing that irks me about this design is that the command work area is right next to the lounge, meaning you really can't escape work when you're in this room. If you wish, you do have a pilot seat right here, so you can pilot the vessel from this room. Continuing up to the top of the elevator, we come into the main control room where you have the main pilot seat and of course can see out the glass if you prefer to pilot this way. On the other side of the elevator, we have access to the back door that leads out from the very top of the back of the ship, and because of its placement, I can only assume this is meant for a small escape ship for the captain to take if the ship is going down. Once again, the Battlecruiser is an unlocked level 25 size class 8 capital vessel. It comes with 44 fuel tanks, giving you over 230,000 fuel, and when your thrusters are turned off, over 150 hours of usage. It also comes with 12 oxygen tanks, giving you 24,000 O2 capacity, spread across your 10 ventilators and 6 O2 stations. The ship also comes with a single medic station and a single clone chamber. Now, of course, what kind of battlecruiser would this be if it was not heavily armed? This ship comes with 2 artillery turrets, 4 rocket turrets, 4 plasma turrets, 6 pulse laser turrets, 6 cannon turrets, 6 pulse lasers, 6 minigun turrets, 4 rocket launchers, 8 sentry guns, 6 flak turrets, and 1 drill turret and 1 multi-turret. You can find the drill and multi-turrets at the very front tip of the ship. In total, this ship has 54 cargo boxes, 12 ammo boxes, 8 fridges, 2 food processors, and 4 advanced constructors. Because of the components used to build the ship, you will of course need a good bit of sathium and iron to build it. You will also need over 5,600 neodymium and over 5,200 erestrum and zascosium in order to complete the ship. Overall, I really like the ship design. I think it is a very good outside representation of the Battlecruiser from StarCraft 2, but I also am very appreciative of the fact that the creator, Spectre Finite, spent so much time making sure the interior of the ship looked good as well. Once again, this is the Battlecruiser SC2, designed after the StarCraft Terran Battlecruiser. It comes to us from creator Spectre Finite. If you would like to check this design out, I will of course have a link in the description below, and if you like the design, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the Steam Workshop page for the creator. Well, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, and make sure you hit subscribe and tick that notification bell if you have not done so already. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this ship design, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Do you think the creator matched up the design of the Terran Battlecruiser in StarCraft with this design? Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. As always, be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.